My name's Bill Schauber. I've lived in Idaho since 1976. Spent 38 years in the Air Force and the Idaho Air National Guard, and just love Idaho.
My name is Odette Milano, and I am the president and CEO of the St. Alphonsus Health System. My commitment to serving others was why I wanted to go into healthcare.
My name's Doug Gross. I grew up in Wilder, just a few miles from here. I've lived my entire life in the state of Idaho. Idahoans are honest, transparent, and hardworking.
I'm Sarah Young. I'm married. I have 2 kids. My former life, I was in the Air National Guard for 20 years here in Idaho. When I was an instructor, our students used to always say, Idahoans are so kind. They are so helpful.
You know, when I think about Idaho's values, I think about individualism, where a smile means something when you meet somebody. It's a wonderful place to raise a family.
The mission of St. Al's is to be a transforming presence in the communities that we serve. And I think one of our core values that is most important to me is reverence, which is treating every person with dignity and respect. People who live in Idaho deserve to live their lives without fear of bullying, extremists, or political violence.
Political violence threatens the Idaho way of life. It's so different than what I grew up with.
When another hospital in our community was threatened, it was extremely disruptive and concerning and created fear within our patients and our colleagues.
I want a community that's safe, open, and diverse.
I want to be somebody that stands up, and we need to be heard across the state and encourage others to join us in what we're doing and speaking out against extremism.
We've been here before. In the 80s and 90s, Idaho stood up against bigotry, and we can do it again. We have the power to stand up and to rise up as a community against the denigrating language, against all the negativity that is not Idaho, is not the Idaho I know.
I'm a lifelong Idaho Republican. I signed on to Idaho Leaders United because I think our best years are ahead of us. It's going to take courage to stand up and fight for the Idaho that I love.
As a mom and as a veteran, this is my job to stand up and fight for the Idaho that I think we all deserve. We don't have to agree on everything, but we can still take care of one another.
Together, we will build a peaceful, just, and thriving state of Idaho, securing her future and legacy for generations to come.